Croeso. So my name's Nick Young. I'm the year tutor for year 1 on the Primary Education Studies degree. We just wanted to get in touch, just firstly to welcome you to the course, to congratulate you for getting a place. And in this video, we appreciate that at this time, probably a lot of students joining the course are probably quite anxious about a few things. So we're going to address some of the key things that we've been discussing with our students that students are tending to worry about at this stage. So we're going to talk about public health situation, how that's going to affect potentially university. We're going to talk about teaching and learning. We'll talk about your induction week and your first week within university and some things that you can do to prepare.
Croeso mawr I chi I Brifysgol Metropolitan Caerdydd. I gyflwyno'n hyn yn sydyn, Dydgu Hywel di'n enw I a dwi'n uwchdarlithydd ar y cwrs astudiaethau addysg cynradd. Neges bwysig sgen I ydy bod darpariaeth Gymraeg ar gael wrth gwrs, bod cefnogaeth a hefyd tiwtor personol. Mae mwy o wybodaeth ar gael ar y wefan, ond os hoffwch chi gysylltu efo fi ar unrhyw adeg, mae Nick hefyd wedi ychwanegu manylion cyswllt yn y cyflwyniad yma. Felly, edrych ymlaen yn arw i'ch croesawu chi pan ddaw y tymor newydd a cofiwch mae croeso I chi gysylltu ar unrhyw adeg.
Welcome to the Wild West. At Cardiff Met, we're really fortunate. We've got some innovative learning spaces, including the outdoor classroom and our school experience room within King Coed, which you all have access to. We also have, and we'll be giving you experience in using digital technologies such as this. So using green screen, AI, which you can use within your teaching. In terms of teaching and learning, throughout the week, you're usually in for 2 full days. We'll be working with a variety of primary schools throughout the year. That's digitally and in person. Also, we'll be leading you through theory, usually in lectures which can be recorded or in person, and then the seminars tend to be quite hands-on, where we have discussion, practicals, for example, using green screens as we are here now within your teaching. And then we'll also have quite a lot of independent work where throughout the week you'll be given tasks to do on your own to bring then to seminars.
Just to cover teaching and learning for the Welsh medium students, I am going to switch to the Welsh language. Felly croeso I chi unwaith eto fyfyrwyr cyfrwng Cymraeg. Chydig o wybodaeth I chi am y dysgu a'r addysgu. Wrth gwrs mae yna ddarpariaeth Gymraeg ar gael, ond y neges bwysig ydy da ni'n hyblyg. A mae'r hyblygrwydd yna I chi ddewis os da chi falle eisiau gwneud 50% o'r cwrs drwy gyfrwng y Gymraeg neu 100% drwy gyfrwng y Gymraeg. Mae'r dewis yna fyny I chi. Hefyd o ran asesiadau, os da chi'n teimlo falle fwy cyfforddus I gyflwyno gwaith drwy'r Saesneg neu'r Gymraeg, mae'r hyblygrwydd yna a'r dewis yna I chi unwaith eto. Be sy'n bwysig hefyd ydy tiwtor personol pan da chi yn y brifysgol, felly eich tiwtor sydd yna i'ch cefnogi chi ar hyd y daith ac ar hyd y 2 mlynedd. Mae croeso I chi gael tiwtor personol yn y Gymraeg os da chi'n teimlo falle yn fwy hyderus yn siarad yr iaith wrth gael cefnogaeth hefyd. Un pwynt arall hynod bwysig, mae'r Coleg Cymraeg Cenedlaethol yn cynnig ysgoloriaeth cymhelliant I bob myfyriwr sydd yn dewis astudio drwy gyfrwng y Gymraeg ac yn astudio o leia 40 credyd. Felly mae hwnna yn gefnogaeth ariannol I chi dros y 2 mlynedd sydd yn 500 o bunnau bob blwyddyn ac wrth gwrs yn gyfanswm o 1,500. Felly dyna yn gryno chydig o wybodaeth o ran yr addysgu a dysgu. Mae'r hyblygrwydd yna a da ni yna i'ch cefnogi chi. Felly, cofiwch bod mwy o wybodaeth ar y wefan a hefyd fel sydd wedi I grybwyll yn barod, mae croeso I chi gysylltu hefo fi ar unrhyw adeg.
Most first year students are really apprehensive about getting started in the induction week, which is the first week of university. Don't worry, we've done a lot of work working with our current year ones to try and plan for next year. You've got a jam-packed week where we're going to be introducing you to the campus, introducing you to your seminar groups, to lecturers, and there'll be activities happening all day throughout the week. I'm not going to bombard you with more information here. Look out for some information we'll be sending out by email. We'll do that towards the end of September. All you need to think about is there's nothing to worry about. It'll be a really good opportunity for you to get to know the campus, get to know each other, and get to know us.
So these are your Year 1 modules. This is actually part of the newly validated structure of the course. We've worked really closely with students and looked at student feedback to really improve and make sure that our course is sector leading and involves some really innovative practice. There's a blend, as I mentioned, of online and face-to-face learning and some really practical sessions and work with schools. There's also, as you can see with AOLE 1 Part 2, there's a placement setting as well. In terms of your assessment, you'll be really glad to know there's no exams. There's a real blend of assessment, and a lot of assessment support to help you within the first year. There's essays, there's blogs, there's presentations, group presentations, and all these will be fully described, and there's a lot of support and guidance when you start the course. So there's no need to worry about those at this stage. But again, these have been designed with students and lecturers.
If you can, get your hands on this book here, Sight Them Right. I managed to pick it up for a couple of pounds on eBay and it has been a lifesaver. I've used it for every assignment and I've managed to get really high marks.
Naturally, starting university is a nervous time for a lot of people. If I could give you one bit of advice, it would be persist. There's going to be a lot of terminology and a lot of concepts which seem a bit alien to you at first. Utilise the support networks around you, you'll be just fine.
My top tip for year ones is definitely get yourself a support network. Don't be afraid to ask for questions and just get stuck in, get involved with anything you can.
Hi Year Ones! If I could give you one piece of advice to get you through your first year of uni, it would be make Moodle your new best friend. You'll hear the tutors talking about Moodle a lot, and that's because they spend a lot of time and effort putting really useful resources on there for us.
In terms of how you can prepare for the course, it's not a huge deal that we suggest that you need to do. The only things that we would suggest is that you engage with education news. Some of the sites that we'd suggest would be sites like Education BBC, The Guardian, Independent. Just start to engage yourself with some of the headlines that's happening within education, and specifically within primary education. Education across Wales, England and all of the UK is quite different. So you might want to start to think about the different regions, think about where you actually went to school. If you studied in Wales, that's absolutely fine. If you didn't study in Wales, that's absolutely fine. There are huge changes happening in Wales. So brilliant time to be learning about education. We're going through huge reforms in Wales, which are quite innovative and sector leading across the globe, which is brilliant. It's a great time for you to be studying. It's worth just having a look on the Welsh Government, just starting to think about how education is different. If you studied in Wales, it's going to be very differently to how you studied before, and again, if you studied somewhere else in the world, it will be different to that as well. So we're not asking you to completely learn word for word the new curriculum in Wales. It's just worth engaging with some of the key headlines of how education is going to be different. We will go through all of this in seminars and modules in much more detail, but you might just want to come to sessions a bit prepared. In terms of other preparation, we use Twitter quite a lot. Twitter's a platform that's used a lot in education. We talk about this a lot in one of the modules, areas of learning and experience that I teach on. We'll encourage you to set up your own professional Twitter account. Again, you don't have to do this. If you don't have a Twitter account, that's absolutely fine. But this might be a really good opportunity for you just to have a look at our Twitter page. Contact details will follow at the end of this video. Just to engage with what we've done over the course. So maybe some of the school projects that we've worked on, how students have produced work. We tend to share that on Twitter. So it might be just a nice opportunity for you, if you haven't already, just...
Hi everyone, my name is Sian Sarwar and I'm the Programme Director for the Primary Education Studies Programme at Cardiff Met. We're looking forward to welcoming you all onto the course in September, and we've planned a range of activities for you to engage in during Welcome Week to help you to get to know us, to get to know each other, and to help you find your way around campus and become familiar with the ways of working at university. In the meantime, if you've got any questions or queries, please feel free to get in touch. Nick's provided some information on who to contact within this presentation. And as I said, we're really looking forward to welcoming you in September to start your journey with us here at Cardiff Met.